Hey, welcome back to my channel. I look rough, I am cleaning, but I decided to just make a really quick short video about stepping out on faith and trusting God, because that has literally been my life for the last like 2 months, something about that, because I have been like up and down and like all over the place, all around. Okay, this is like a terrible angle. Hey girl, hey. Anyways, focusing. Yes, but like I basically just wanted to talk about stepping out on faith because I feel like it's something that's like super duper important, but like so terribly hard to do. Like when I say so terribly hard to do, like I mean like so terribly hard to do, because it's like our eyes are so fixed on like what's in front of us and like what we can see, what we can touch, like what's at a length's reach, or like a mile away that we can like foresee ourselves like getting. But like the things that we don't really understand fully, or we don't really see coming into fruition, or just things that are not so bold, underlined, and just like right there in your face, I feel like are so hard to just have faith in, you know what I mean? Which is crazy because like in my situation, like God has always provided, like even in like the small situations, or when I felt like there was no way, like there was a way, like he came through, like he comes through every single time. In this specific situation, I have been at a job that like I have not been too happy at for a while. And I have another job, which I love. I coach kids for tumbling. So I teach them how to flip, which is really fun because I was a cheerleader for a long time. And I love kids, so it's really fun. The people I work with are fun. It's just, I love it. Not that at my other job I don't love the people and the people aren't fun, because honestly that's what's kept me there so long. I think that's what people there so long is the people. Like, God, I love the people. If you're watching this, I love you. You know who you are. But anyways, the point in what I'm saying is, in transition to the job that I just decided that I'm transitioning to, which is my coaching job, I was so nervous because I guess they're kind of the same. The job that I was a server at a restaurant before, and the money used to be really good, but lately, for a while actually now, it hasn't been. So if you're watching this and you've lived paycheck to paycheck, or you know, hustle to hustle, like, you know, that sucks. Like, that sucks. And especially if you don't have anyone to like pick you up or help you out, like that's trash. Like nobody wants to live like that. And then on top of that, like just things that happen and go on there, like I don't like, and I'm just not happy. So, you know, it's just been a like, let me go to this job, let me find my purpose today in this job, let me, you know, love on the people that I work with because I love them, you know, like let me be a light to someone today. So that's kind of where it was at. And then oddly enough, one of the main coaches at the gym that I work at is moving. So they need another new gym main coach. And he's kind of been trying to get me to like pick up more shifts because they need more coaches at the gym. But I was just kind of like, where can I fit it in? Like, I cannot make money that I need to provide for my bills in my life off of that. So anyways, going forward, not to make the long story short, he's been like trying so hard to like figure out how it can work for me, so that I'm comfortable and I can provide for myself. And actually at the meeting, he told me that it was kind of like a no because of like all my acting and ups and downs, and like it just wasn't a for sure thing, which is understandable. He didn't really want to like deal with it. So anyways, one of the bigger bosses called me and was asking me, how much money do you make? Like, so on and so forth. And we got into the conversation, and we kind of were bouncing around ideas on how we could make it work. And the crazy thing is, like, how positive he was about it, and how, like, he was all about it to help me get to where I needed to be so that I could be in the best situation for myself. Also, I just started a new business. Woohoo! Go me! If you live in the Hammond and or surrounding areas, Louisiana, then you need a cleaning service. Touched by EraE is definitely open and looking for more new clients. So I'll leave it down in the information section down below if you know anyone or you need cleaning services and you live in my area. So anyways, just promotion of my business, so on and so forth. And I kind of was like, oh my God, like, this is like, so like, it's not a set thing. But then I had to think about it. I'm like, okay, serving is not a set thing. I don't get an hourly paycheck. I only get paid off of the tips that I make, which haven't been that great lately. And so at least I have set money that's gonna come in, and then I can get privates after that, right? Which is mostly where if you coach at a gym, you know that's where all your money comes from. So anyways, you know, I was like, what am I gonna do? What to do? And I was like, I don't know if I can do this. I'm scared, you know, like, what if I can't pay my bills? What if I can't make enough money? What if I can't get enough privates? Like, oh my God, like, you know, so many things running through my head. And just all the doubt, all the worry, all the anxiety sinking in, which is not of God. Like, when you're in those moments and you are feeling all of those things, you know, like, you should give it to God. You should pray about it. And I have, like, prayed about the situation and, you know, like, asked for guidance and what I should do and, like, so on and so forth. And my boyfriend was just like, you know what? Like, step out on faith. You know what I mean? Like, you've been looking for an out, you've wanted an out, which technically some might say, maybe like, well, why didn't you just go get another job? Well, acting, this lovely, lovely acting, which I love, it's hard to get jobs that are going to be flexible and allow me to leave, like, when I need to, or when I book, or when I have an audition. You know, it could be in the middle of my shift, which is hard. So, yeah, like, hard. Like, I've tried to get a job somewhere else, like, multiple times. But the flexibility of the job that I had at my restaurant was super flexible. So that also made it kind of hard to leave, and find somewhere else where I could, you know, do what I needed to do. So anyways, today is the day I stepped out on faith. I am still a little nervous, a little bit worried, but you know what, at the end of the day, I have faith in God, and I have faith in my situation, and I think everything happens for a reason. And my manager, that's my manager, the one who's leaving, like, totally went to bat for me, totally, like, plugged me in, totally was like y'all, like, this is a person who is a great fit, who is responsible, who is reliable, who could do this, you know, like, so why can't we get her? Because we need people right now. Why can't we use her to our best of our abilities? And, you know, we need a coach, so let's get it done. So I really appreciate that. Shout out to you, Justin. Woo woo. Yeah, so basically all I'm saying is, be faithful, people. Be freaking faithful. When God sets an opportunity in front of you, sometimes it is a little scary, or real scary, but it got placed in front of you for a reason. You know what I mean? So when you have opportunities that you feel kind of weary about, don't feel weary about it, because honestly, God always provides. Want an example? Here's a good one. Literally, This was a while ago. But literally at the job that I'm at now, not the gym, the serving job. Well, I'm at both of them, but my main one, the serving job. I didn't know how I was gonna pay my phone bill. Well, like I had most of the money, but I was a little short, right? I'm all about like independent woman, get your money, sis, grind or go home. I don't like to ask other people for help. I just don't. So anyways, I'd like to get how I live by myself. Literally that day at work, so in the French Quarter, you have to pay for your gas. You have to pay for your parking. So I use valet parking because it's close to my restaurant and it's just easier. $10. So whatever I make that day, $10 of that goes to my parking. And that day I literally made the exact amount of money to go with the money that was left in my bank account to pay my phone bill. When I say exactly, that's after I paid my parking. So it was enough money for me to pay my parking. And it was exactly, when I say exactly, it was exactly the amount I needed to put with the money that was in my bank account to pay my phone bill. And I was like, well, I'll be freaking dogged. You know? And it was just like, wow, like God is good. That's something so small, but like God speaks in like so many different ways. And I was just like, that's so awesome. Here's another one. This actually recently happened to me. Like I said, it sucks living money to money. And recently, like, it's been rough for your girl, okay? And after paying all my bills, I had $5 left in my account for spending until I went back to work, which would be Monday. So this was on Friday. I had $5 left in my account. Well, I was blessed with $100 that I didn't know I was gonna be blessed with on Friday. And then after that, later that night, my dad had called me, and out of the blue, my aunt had sent me $50. But when I called to talk to her the next day and thank her for sending me money, which she just does that. I guess it was like, Happy New Year, like, yay. She actually sent me $100. My dad just didn't look at the check, I guess. She sent my brother's money too, so he thought they were all the same. But anyways, so I went from being $5 left in my account to having $205 in a matter of like 24 hours. Like, that's blessings. Like, when I say God always provides, like, God provides. So at the end of the day, people just have freaking faith, okay? That is honestly all I can say, because when you have faith, sorry, I'm looking at my computer because my boyfriend sent me something that I feel like is so super, like, not relatable, like super, it relates to this, what I'm talking about. And it's so funny because like all the verses of the day today and everything that like has been sent like from his small group to him, and like the verse of the day from me has been about like being faithful and trusting God. And I'm like, Jesus, are you speaking to me? Are you talking to me? So sorry, I get a little crazy. But anyways, just listen to God's answers, guys. Like, he's here for you. He is here for you, okay? And clearly, I don't know my login or something. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. This is frustrating me. Maybe I can log in with Facebook. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know what's happening right now. But, yeah, he has, like, been speaking to me, and I'm just like, thank you for loving me. Thank you for allowing me to be surrounded by people that remind me to step out on faith and trust you, because that is so important, guys. Like, that is so freaking important. And remember, all you need is the faith of a mustard seed. Like, that is it. The faith of a freaking mustard seed. And that's all you need. Why I'm trying to log into this and it's not letting me. I don't know what's happening. So I might not, oh, there we go. I was about to say, I might not be able to tell you guys what my freaking thing is, but I can. Will you let me watch my story? So I have to take a screenshot before I leave. Okay, so the verse was, this was what my boyfriend's small group person sent him for his devotional today. And it spoke to me. And he sent it to me. So it says, I am with you and for you. You are facing nothing alone, nothing. When you feel anxious, know that you are focusing on the visible world and leaving me out of the picture. The remedy is simple. Fix your eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen. Verbalize your trust in me, the living one who sees you always. I will get you safely through this day and all your days, but you can find me only in the present. Each day is a precious gift from my Father. How ridiculous to grasp for future gifts when today is set before you, which is crazy. Like, we always think about tomorrow when we should be living for today. I'm like so guilty of it daily. Receive today's gift gratefully, unwrapping it tenderly and delving into its depths. As you savor this gift, you find me. The verse that goes with it says, what then shall we say in response to this? If God is for us, who can come against us? No one. Okay? That's Romans 8:31. So we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen. For what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. 2 Corinthians 4:18. I think that's what that says. So she called the name of the Lord, who spoke to her. You are a God of seeing, for she said, have I not even heard in the wilderness, looked upon him who sees me and lived? Or have I also seen the future purposes or designs of him who sees me? Therefore, the well was called ᗵᗪᎥ, a well of the living one who sees me. God is seeing you, okay? So have faith. Faith of a mustard seed. That's all it takes. Just a little bit of faith. Okay, people? I love you. Thanks for listening to my tangent today. Y'all have a happy Sunday, and I will see you on Wednesday. Make sure you subscribe and hit that red button down low. Like, comment,